Hey guys, this is NUSensei, and tonight we're just doing a quick reflection. It's been quite a while since my last one, and that's because I haven't actually done a competition for quite a while. Today was the State Short Range Championship at Moorabbin Archery Club. Always like shooting there. It's a nice day as usual, perfect weather, good temperature, bit of wind, but nothing too exceptional. And today coming in was a lot different. I've noticed for the last few reflections, the last few months in general, the mindset I had in going to archery was very destructive or very negative. Just I just noticed like the language I used in a lot of my reflections is the word disappointing. Now that's one I use a lot. Like my shots are disappointing, or my score is disappointing. But today I didn't feel any of that. Today felt very different. It felt very relaxed, very chill. And it's I don't know. I think to me this is one of the biggest shifts in my attitude towards archery. I mean, I enjoy archery, but I find that I've been putting myself under a lot of pressure. Very high expectations, and it's something which I haven't really got my head around. Especially when you go through those highs and slumps, and sometimes I do overthink things. Sometimes I do pick out things which may not be accurate. But today I didn't feel bad. I fully expected today would go the way it would. The theme going up to this was having no regrets. A lot of times I might think that I could have spent more time training or done a better job of tuning or something else. But this time around, I think I did everything I could to prepare for this. And the result from today was just a natural consequence of what happened. I spent hours over the past few weeks just shooting, probably more so than I have before, and it's nice getting that conditioning, nice getting the feeling of doing archery regularly, nice looking forward to doing archery. That's one of the biggest changes, and I felt that I had good shots and I had bad shots. The good shots felt good and the bad shots were bad shots. I guess one of the big form differences here was that things are polarized. Either a good shot or a bad shot. It wasn't like it's an ambiguous, random spray and pray sort of grouping. It was if I shot consistently, if good expansion and good line, then I would hit middle of the target. If I didn't expand well and held too long, I'd collapse and I'd miss the target off to the right. And it was always one of those two. Now I missed more often than I thought I would. And my score tanked a lot because of that, but I paid no attention to the score, and this is a big revelation for me. I'm someone who is actually score driven. I am fixated on those digits, and for me to completely ignore the score was personally a huge turning point, and I think this is something which I hope will become more reflective in my approach to archery the next few months. I've done my personal best. I've done my personal records, but I have gone from being competition focused and score focused to just shooting, short range form work, and eventually moving on to longer distance practice, which I didn't do too much of before this competition. And I've done like 4 or 5 years of archery now, so it's not like a new thing to me. But just the motion of shooting a long distance, it still isn't that comfortable. I rarely do it. My club isn't that active in competition, and there isn't much of a drive for people to shoot in a competition format. So it's still very casual. We can't blame people for not wanting to. You can't force people to compete, and that's something I'm content with. But from a personal point of view, I felt that I was very content. I felt more relaxed than anything else. I still clearly remember my last serious competition back at Moorabbin last year, the Holdsworth Trophy, and I felt shattered. Like everything just fell apart. Didn't enjoy it. Felt very stressed out. The trip home was very tense. But this time I didn't have any tension. I didn't have any anxiety going into the competition. I didn't feel like I could have done any better. and in the end, it was what I expected the shoot would go like. The problems that I said before were picked up during the week and yesterday during practice. So the fact that it happened today didn't surprise me. I expected one or the other, good shot or bad shot. And I think coming out, like, I had one excellent shot that I felt was superb. And I was completely fine with that. The rest didn't really matter. The fact that I, under pressure and in a real competition format, that I did get one excellent shot off. And there were lots of good ones, but I got one shot that I felt was that one shot that you want. Everything just aligned perfectly. The release was great, and the arrow just zoned right into the middle, and that felt great. So again, I'm not really going into a lot of high expectations. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this again for the next few months and shoot perfectly. I just want to take it as go along. I think I've settled with the idea that I'm going to be a late bloomer. I'm not going to be an excellent shot anytime soon. And I think once I consolidate and especially maintain a more positive attitude, that's going to be the big change for me in archery. So it was a good day. In the end, somebody has to bring up the rear guard. So again, my score didn't matter. I finished last place. This is the first time I've done that, but I know where I should be. But this is the first time where I haven't put myself up to that level where I should be up to top 5 or like 800 points or something. Like those were goals years ago, and I think the shift this time has been to change the mentality more so than change the score, and the score will improve over time. With the right attitude. So the way forward today is. I'm curious how it will go because this was pretty much the last event in the season, this part of the year. It was the only event I was really aiming for, so we might have a small club event now and then, but I think it'll be a nice time to rebuild over the next few months. The winter season is normally very hard for me because I don't have an indoor range, so I don't have much incentive to shoot at the indoor championships or shooting indoor in general. And outdoors very hard with the winter weather. This time last year it was quite hard because I came from a high. I shot my best in last year's state championship, and then I kind of dropped the ball in the next few months. I had a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. And this time I've come into this year feeling a lot better about myself in general, and I still want to carry that for the next few months. So good day. Again, a nice event held by Raven. Some interesting events and gaps, but it was really good to see people again shooting on the line. People I know, people I've just met, a lot of young people shooting in the afternoon, which is nice to say hi to. And a lot of people doing the first time as well. So overall, all these events are worthwhile, and this time especially, I really enjoyed myself. Honestly and authentically enjoyed myself, rather than say it was fun. I did feel, even though the scores were dropping like flies, I didn't care. I just, from the first shot, I was satisfied, and in a way, I found that peace in myself that I had no regrets going into and coming up to competition. So again, good day. Thanks to everyone involved, especially those who said hi and followed me along. I look forward to shooting again, and I think it'll be an interesting pathway in the near future. Anyway, this is NUSensei. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.